So again, thank you to our sponsors. We want to recognize Wintrust Bank. Thank you very much for being a sponsor for this year. Also, the great folks at People's Gas, natural gas delivery. Bear Paints, thank you very much. Also, the good folks over at Hilco Redevelopment Partners, as they go to redevelop the former Crawford power plant into a 1 million square foot state-of-the-art distribution center. Also want to thank ComEd. Thank you very much. Also, thank you to our sponsors, our silver sponsors for today, Metro Strategies. Thank you very much. Also, as a silver sponsor, Patrick Engineering. And also as a bronze sponsor, Trino Incorporated. Thank you very much, Alicia. And also as a bronze sponsor, E.H. Hudson Consulting. In addition to them, as another bronze sponsor, Lakeshore Engineering, LLC. Now for our next presenter, we have CIC. So Chris is, who's on? Jack Crane. Everyone, I want to welcome Jack. Hi, Jack. I want to welcome Jack Crane. He's with CIC, who's going to tell us a little bit more about what CIC does and the opportunities that they have. Now, this is a group that it's called Community Investment Corporation, that's headed up by a great guy named Jack Markowski, who used to be in a previous incarnation our housing commissioner. But this is a group that I believe offers some great opportunities for that part of the membership that does residential multi-unit work. And so here to tell us a little bit more about it is Jack Crane with Community Investment Corporation. So Jack, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Glad to be here. I just basically have three comments about what we do. First of all, CIC, we're a loan fund. We do about $70 million in loans. About half of that, $35 million, is in construction. Our primary business is renovation loans for 6 flats or larger. And our typical construction budget is anywhere from $50,000 to say $500,000. So somewhere between $50,000 and $500,000 is a typical CIC loan. We work primarily, when I say primarily, like 95% with private owner operators who sometimes are their own GC, but are often looking for GCs. And frankly, there's a shortage of GCs in Chicago to do the $50,000 to $500,000 contract. So we do about 100 loans a year, and we would love to find some new GCs who we could refer to clients, prospects who are buying these buildings primarily in Chicago, but we also do a significant amount of business in the collar counties. Most of it's affordable, so we're typically in the low mod neighborhoods, south side, west sides of Chicago, in all of the various suburbs. We have two programs. One is our multifamily, as I described, 6 units or more. In addition, we do acquisition and rehab financing for single family properties. However, that's limited to 9 units at a time. So if somebody wants to do 9 homes or 3 flats or some combination with 9 units or more on the single family side, we do that as well. So as you know, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of single family properties, many of which are distressed. So we offer an opportunity for investors to buy them, rehab them, and hold them. So we provide the acquisition, the rehab, and the perm financing for investors there. One thing we found in the over nearly 40 years of doing this is that our best clients in the long haul have a construction background. So what typically happens is somebody is the GC or maybe a subcontractor on a 6 flat or a 12 flat, let's say in Lawndale or Auburn Gresham or South Shore or Pilsen or Little Village or South Chicago. After they've done a number of projects, they realize, well, why don't I buy this building? Why don't I come up with the funds to buy it. I can renovate it. I can manage the property as well. So we have terrific resources to help first-time investors. We have property management programs where we train well over 1,000 potential landlords, housing providers on an annual basis. We love to find new owners, and I highly recommend you, if you're interested at all in investing in multifamily properties, we're there to serve you. In addition, we have, in the past 5 years, we have set up a fund which has been very successful, getting back to the distressed single-family properties. We have a fund that has helped rehabbers, sometimes called flippers, who are buying distressed properties, renovating them, and selling them to homeowners. We actually go in and buy single-family properties from Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac and various other institutions. So we warehouse these homes looking for rehabbers, and we probably have a good 12 to 20 rehabbers now who we work with, and we're always looking for new ones. So there may be a 2-flat or a 3-flat or single-family property that you may be interested in buying, and we can offer you the opportunity to buy some of our properties. You can also fill out kind of a one-page introduction to what you're looking for, so that as we're going around in the city, we can alert you that, hey, we're looking at this 2-flat that's distressed. You said you're interested in this property in South Chicago, this neighborhood, so we can be a matchmaker there. We've done, well over 600 homes, primarily homes, in the last few years. It's been a great program. We actually will be offering financing for that program in the next few months. So we're very excited about that. So you may be interested in that as well. What I would encourage you to do is to reach out to me via email at cicchicago.com. I'm sure Jorge can send out my contact information. But we're not for profit. We work primarily with, as I said, private owner operators. We work with first-time investors, and we work with larger investors as well on a regular basis. But we really we need new owner operators in the city and in the suburbs. Our entire operation is set up to serve you, to work with you. And again, I think I want to end my brief presentation here with, we truly are looking for good general contractors who are interested in that $50,000 to $500,000 budget. There's a shortage, and I think once you get plugged in with us, you'll find that we're a good shop to work with. Happy to answer any questions.
Thanks, Jack. I really appreciate you giving us that good overview. We do have one question here. So the question is, are there loans available for new construction as well? Not sure if you mentioned it.
I did not mention new construction, and the answer is yes. We don't do new construction very often, but for instance, we have a new application that's going to build a new 12-unit property on the south side. We're very excited about that. So yes, we will do new construction, and the terms for that, typically we will do 80% of cost or 80% of appraised value, but at 80% of cost including acquisition, construction, soft costs, etc.
Gotcha. Okay, another question here. What are the requirements to obtain these loans?
The primary requirement is good credit, experience. If you've, as I say, we're in the risk business, so we're not afraid to do a first-time investor. If that person has the right plan and a good construction plan, it can show, some business experience in so that they can manage, let's say, a 6 flat or 12 flat or whatever they're buying on that first investment. And as I say, we have a property management training program, great program. It's been around for over 20 years, which can help you and assist you in learning that business.
Gotcha. All right. Christina, any more questions? No? Okay. Well, with that, Jack, I want to thank you for coming out and telling us a little bit more about CIC. And so more information, you said CICchicago.org is your website?
.com.
.com, my bad. CICchicago.com. Jack Crane, thank you very much for your time. Definitely look forward to working with you as well.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.